What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks to anybody that comes into the stream or anybody that watches later. Much love. I hope everybody's doing good. Please share, like, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me share this. Let's see, 2K. Alright, where was I? I've only played one game on this season. I'm gonna be a little rusty. Little rusty. I don't know, here lately I just haven't been playing as many sports games as I used to.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's not comfortable.
As Paul George is moving too. Current level 40.
Oh, yeah.
Look at those moves, man. 5. Finish.
Good take.
Big D. Big D, no threes.
No threes.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Bulls earlier, filling into the arena. A serious look on their faces, knowing it always takes a big effort to pick up a road win in the NBA. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist from Trent.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Ball left side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brook Lopez. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Big shout out to Buzz Balls. Thanks for coming in.
The Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Oh, damn. Somebody got a block in it.
For an extra effort by Giannis.
I don't know why I picked the Bulls. Well, I liked them when I was younger.
He's just built a little
It's a
different.
whole different kind of Bulls.
The ball's knocked loose.
Oh.
Stolen by Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Big shout out to Fabulous Flower, man. Thank you for coming in.
Well, I had a chance to talk
Oh,
with
no.
Doc Rivers. And one of the
Andy
things
got
he
it.
focuses, Nicole
Fire player
Big
basketball.
body, plus he can really shoot it. But they really emphasized boxing him out.
I wish I had Spider-Man on the
Great
team.
converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out.
I'm going to be a little rusty at this. I
Great
can
work,
play
Allie.
this in
Thanks.
a minute.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball.
I believe I had this on easier. I'd be
Very much
getting
aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
And here's Milwaukee now. Chicago making their last shot. Kuzma for three. And the three-pointer goes.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
All no good. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season.
Oh, yeah.
Lillard fourth.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Up top, Giddey. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The Bucks.
Let's see what I do have this damn. I got it on semi-pro. I'm gonna leave it there.
Have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Ellis grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ball passes to Vucevic. The kick out to White. Over Lillard. White can't hit.
Shoot the shot.
The Bucks leading by 6. Pass to Lillard.
Oh, damn, I'm getting whooped. Not much here, man. I'm getting whooped over here.
You had that, Dane.
Timeout called for the Bulls. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent.
We're going to put this on rookie.
Away from home. They're cool in making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
A line change here for Chicago. Jones, the pass to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Rollins, no good. The Bulls trail by 6. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
8th in points off turnovers, and they caused a lot of headaches with their on-ball defense. They cracked the top 10 in team steals. More than a few games changed because of their aggressive D.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Another shot. That shot missing. Good defense by DeSumo. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Back to Smith. Outside Jones. Lets it go from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point lead. Pass to Porter. Driving inside. Tipped. Outside, Williams. And that does it for the first quarter.
Might get back in it.
They lead by 6. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Damn, that first quarter went quick.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight.
There we go.
There's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
It's like it's too easy on rookie, too hard on down.
One of the most
semi-pro.
fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win. Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Buzelis, defended by Portis. Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Knocks it down from distance. Vucevic has got 5 now.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Ball outside. Inside. And he gets it to go.
You know what? The size ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5.
Oh,
can't hit from
how
in
did he
close.
miss that? See, that's
There
what
are
I'm
a
talking
few
about.
players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy.
All right, I'm putting the difficulty back. I don't want it to be too easy.
Have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Jones, the pass to Smith. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. A minute and a half left in the second period. White on the wing. Giddey against Trent. Giddey passes to Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Kuzma. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Rollins, defended by Jones. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
On the wing, Jones takes a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Down low, here's Kuzma.
Oh.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kuzma's got 5.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
White against Green. White, the pass to Smith. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
On the wing, Green. Over Giddy. And rejected. That's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Substitution on the court.
Green for three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the
ball.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are leading by 12. How about you,
big shout out to Jay Huddle. Thank you for coming
They would be ahead without the numbers.
Cheers, thank you.
Providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taking a lot of pressure off the starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end.
And that's going to do it for us here. Second half of action is coming your way.
They could come back on me and get me though. Definitely.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Trey Jones with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got ball. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Josh Giddey. And it's White in at the 2. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Hey, look, if you could pick anybody to take the last shot for your team, Lillard would have to be that guy.
Bullshit.
He is lethal.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. Lillard's got 8 points.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
White, the pass to Giddey. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together. And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And when you look at their scoring numbers from last season, this was a team that always got it done on that end of the floor.
Yep,
and this is
back
the
in it
trip to the line
already.
tonight.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor.
Our
Damian
team,
Lillard is a great
good.
player and a terrific leader.
Milwaukee
players.
making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Outside Giddey. Ball outside. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Vucevic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 7.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Herter comes in for White.
What the hell is that?
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
We got a piece of it.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Even with that miss,
There you go. Finally got a dunk in there.
The break. That's a strong start to the half.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Pass to Buzelis. Over on Antetokounmpo. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist by Smith. Buzelis has got his second basket on the night. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
Sweet.
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
Nothing like having a little size on your side. Lonzo Ball using his size, even though he's getting body, he's able to stay
with how they get that?
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Chicago leading by 9. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Out to the right wing. Ball finds Giddey. Outside Herter. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
Got some 3-pointers at least. Not really what I'm used
with
to.
a rebound. Buzelis has got 5 rebounds tonight. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. No good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw misses. Good on the second one.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
And it's Williams off the drive.
Get in there.
Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, damn. Communication is lacking, as is the trust.
They ain't giving up.
Afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Chicago, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Canada, shout out.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Then it's Green. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rollins in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. DeSumo with it. Kuzma on him. Collins outside. Buries it down low. And the Bulls lead by 13. And here's Milwaukee now. Here's Rollins.
Oh, damn it.
And he banks in the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Chicago has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Jones.
Oh, that was not good.
Kicks it out to Collins.
Big shout out to lovely and beautiful Peace and Love TV. Thank you for coming
Left
in.
side Williams. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Williams. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Milwaukee no good that time either.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Marked it down low that time.
What the hell?
3-second call. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Jones.
All right, I got
Bucks trail by 11.
Lonzo Ball.
Lillard outside.
Hit the wrong damn button or something.
Pass to Lopez. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid at playing through contact.
Here's Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in.
And trust me,
There
when
we
the
go.
D's
Small
slow to
target.
react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay. Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Lillard.
2 minutes.
And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Takes it inside. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And Kuzma the bucket.
Oh, bull crap.
Boy, Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. They're ahead by 9. 1:41 left to play in the fourth. All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, Matas Buzelis.
Well, you know, it's easy to understand why he's the choice given how well he shot the ball. I mean, just shooting an insane percentage really is what led him to this award. And it's because he was also actively looking to score. He was hunting his shots and was knocking them down.
God, this guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Chicago leading by 12. To the middle. Ball passes to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
3 points.
And the Bulls lead by 15.
And the distance between
Over
the point
now,
totals for
sweethearts.
these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for
What
the
for getting
Bulls.
them the
Well, they were
three-pointers? I will be
focused on being
screwed.
productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And what a huge
Well, at
performance
least I
it
got
was
some
for
3 points,
Matas
Shooters.
Buzelis.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Lillard against Ball, and it's Lillard penetrating, and the dunk by Lillard.
Recognizing the scouting report,
Lillard with the
knows he
penetration.
can drive on this team.
17 seconds left in the game. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And that one's good. Giddey.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this
Well,
crowd
them
has
pretty
to be
good.
shocked by the way their team
Well, they got the difficulty where I needed.
Shocked and
They're going to play
surprised.
another one
It
at
doesn't
least.
matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you
Take
have?
a 2-second while they're talking.
Thanks so much,
Bathroom
Booch.
break.
A balanced attack tonight. How helpful is getting contributions from everyone?
We need that. You know, we're not a team that has, 2, 3 like superstars that are just going to come in every night and get us 25 a game. So we need, contributions from everybody, and that's why we have to play that way. We have to play for each other, share the ball, try to help each other get going, and that's the only way for us to be good offensively. When we try to create for our own, it never works, and I think we learned from that. So tonight was a good example when we move the ball, when we play for each other, and hopefully we can keep that up.
Sharing was key. Thanks, Nicola.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
All right, get this ready to go. See who we play next. We got
you know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. Shout out to the Shake Squad and shout out to the Rise community. Shout out to everybody playing NBA 2K25. I want you to have a fun and safe summer. Enjoy yourselves. And I'll see you guys out there in the city.
What's up, guys? Your boy Bash. We're reporting live from 2K TV, man. This summer, I want you to get out there, have fun, ball out till you can't ball no more. My one tip is, man, you know, try something new. I promise you, you're going to enjoy yourself. Hey, and don't forget, make sure you're out there splashing, all right? Get out there and splash.
What's going on, everyone? It's your girl Naomi. Continue to bring all that positive energy. Continue to have a great time this summer. And honestly, my tip is super simple. Turn off that shot meter and turn on high risk. It helped me go from 40% to 60%. So go ahead. I'll see you out in the city, and I want to see all those greens. Peace.
Hey, this is E-Bands, the king of the court, and here are my 3 gameplay tips to up your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching. This gives you control over your defense whenever you want to match up the switch. Whatever console you're on, press the normal pass button to perform a switch. The second gameplay tip I have is icon lead passing. Go to your settings and turn this on. Whenever you're icon passing, you can lead your players around the court and gain control of your players using left stick. My last gameplay tip is a takeover to equip on your best player. It's called Flash, but we call it Blur. Put this on your favorite player, and whenever he has takeover, if you run after the defender's hip, you get an automatic blow by every time.
Well, I gave some good tips. I couldn't really hear them, but.
Have you ever noticed?
Welcome, everybody.
Listen, I'm staring at a blank screen like you sports.
With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table, hey, Shams, for the Bulls, the overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes, stay in our lane, business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out its right direction and see how they can continue to build and find a way to build from the ground up and reach new heights, whether it is going a more rebuilding route, a more in the middle route, versus going really taking big swings. I think this is an organization that is very much trying to find their direction.
Oh, you're kind of setting the table. What could happen with this team? Good stuff. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, we've got Ball, Bruce Ellis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's White in at the 2 spot. Shams, over the last decade, the Warriors
should have been in.
And this decade is kind of wide open. So with young teams on the horizon, the deep roster of teams and talent in the West, a lot of people are talking about Oklahoma City as the team to watch in the 2020s. What do you think?
OKC has this league at the palm of their hands and really the direction. The nucleus led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City, that is among the best. They have tons of picks. Kevin, I mean dozens of draft picks that they can trade to get even more talent. No organization is set up quite like the Thunder. They have to be aiming for championships down the line.
They've stayed the course. Agreed wholeheartedly with you. They're going to be fun.
Oh, get it, get it.
to the paint. Here's Buzelis. Can't cash in from close range. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama. The way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
There you go.
They just passed a note down to me for Daniel. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's Michael Jordan, Bryant, LeBron James. There will be a face on this squad.
And we cannot wait. A new lineup here for the Bulls. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso is checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Here's Caruso. Second shot opportunity. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Williams up on top. Defended by Caruso. The kick out to Williams. 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Bulls from...
Damn, I didn't think he was a three-point shooter, but he got it.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the block. And now the Bulls on the break. Back to Dosunmu. Jones against Caruso. Back to Dosunmu. Outside, Jones. Bulls moving the ball around. Smith for 3. That's in. Assist from Jones.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes
wasn't for that,
from beyond the
screwed.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Collins, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself.
There we go.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them.
I'm enjoying this.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Buzelis. Trey Jones out there at White. And it's Smith. And it's Herter in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls fan. We almost got him 1 year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Brian actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan.
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Jalen Smith. And balls.
Bam, there you go.
That's about the handle of Josh Giddey. This guy is so good with the basketball in his hands.
Thunder trailing by 7. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship, competing, whether it's competing for playoffs, competing for a title, and you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B. Teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
Agreed. David, he is fearless. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
The Bulls leading by 10. George, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams has checked in. Holmgren can't hit. Chicago's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. At the elbow, Vucevic. Right side, ball. From deep, Collins. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Tried to get it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 10-point game. From 13, and it's good. 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Collins in the post. Defended by Holmgren. Collins, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, Joe. And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 10. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
They're running the offense beautifully this week, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, it's never. You're playing against the team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter.
Close game. 10 points in basketball is close.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's who Mark Dagnall is going to put out there to start the second half.
Them threes to go like
4 and
always.
5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at small forward. The Bulls leading by 10. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
That free throw good from Giddey. Already one of the best passers in the NBA.
Big shout out to Smoke. Don't really get copyright
I think
for
the only
this.
thing that has to improve is the consistency from
Why don't you have
range
music
shooting.
playing?
It's such an important aspect for a guard to play.
Having the
But he's
music
shown a
turns
willingness
off,
and
turned
a
off,
profound
though.
confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for
I'm
development.
winning. I'm using
And
Chicago.
it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Chicago is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Giddey, no
Shouldn't
good.
have shot that.
Thunder trailing by 12. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got nine.
Thank you, D.
Well, that's SGA in
Yeah,
a
it looks
nutshell right there.
awesome.
Quickness, length, guile, finishing.
Yeah,
on
if
the
it was a
inside.
real game, I'd definitely be
Pass to
copyrighted.
And Nikola Vucevic
Got it.
is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
With the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA,
That's
the
bull
game
crap.
is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Kevin Huerter comes in for Josh Giddey. Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
The Bulls leading by 11. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan.
There we go.
Respected. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life.
Come on, defense. Dang.
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
All right, Jack, get it together.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Jones. Outside, White. Pass to Buzelis. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
They usually don't miss.
Stein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and
I'm getting
organization.
back in it, Joe.
Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results
There we go.
haven't been there. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Zach Collins checked in.
Oh, how did he
Williams
get,
goes
man.
in for Bruce Ellis. And it's Dosumu in for Kevin Herter. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. Pass to Dosumu. White looking around.
Oh, that's some bull
It's off the
crap.
clock now here in the third. Missed inside. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Boy, you give Jalen Williams any space, and my goodness, he will go to work.
Chicago leading by 4. Outside, Jones. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Williams.
There we go.
And this is his first trip to the
Turned
line
out to be a
tonight.
good game
He
here.
deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line.
Possibly
last
get
year.
my first loss.
86% from the stripe.
Come on now. Come on, big
Holmgren
Vince.
kicks to Caruso.
Oh, no.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jones, that's for 2. Doesn't go for it.
Oh, and didn't get it. He was hot. Thought I'd try for it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the
Of course,
bench
we
with
won't do the
as
fourth.
we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over.
37.
Yep, this is a good one.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Trey Jones out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Giddey. Count it good. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with
Big shout out Angry Stewie, the real celebrity. Thank you for coming in.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And we got a close
winning
one.
Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Bulls making a switch here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
This is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Right wing. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. The wing jumper off target.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Giddey.
Get it, y'all. Come on,
Trailing
baby.
by 5. Over in the corner, Williams. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Hartenstein makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6
Oh,
for
come
9.
on. Stop with the
I'm
timeout.
taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team
Damn,
to
can't
let up.
nobody.
He told the team to finish this game. Do
not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks.
There we go.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 6. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Josh Giddey.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
White against Jordan. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. To the inside. Here's Giddey. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
To me, it's the ability to facilitate that enhances Josh Giddey as a scorer. You've got to play him for both, and right now he's cooking the defense.
Here's Dort. And good.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Giddey the pass to White over Williams. And it's White missing.
Why in the hell did I shoot them? That's a no.
He'll bring it up.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. To the left wing. Here's Bruce Ellis. Drops one in from the wing. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Incredible. The rookie Ellis coming through at the biggest moment of the game.
Defense.
This kid is special.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ellis grabs the board. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
Damn, this is a lot better game. Thought they was going to get me.
Here's Vucevic. No good on the quick 3.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the ball. Quick score, quick foul.
It ain't over.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Chicago Bulls.
And the Thunder with the possession here. A shot by Williams, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
On the wing, Dosunmu. Ellis, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
Convincing.
The nail in the coffin.
Time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose.
Well, that was a good game until the last end there.
By a big margin. Some good competition, but the home time advantage and their ability to stay focused.
I'm going to take a short break. I think I'll play one more game, y'all.
Becoming a good team is your
having fun.
Win at home, and they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is
I'm going to have a hard game, I think, a lot on playing with the Bulls.
Let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.
They're not rated that good, so.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Nick, how did you guys get this win tonight?
But anyway, short break.
Once we get stops, we're very good on offense. We got some easy ones. We just get
short break. I'll be in the chat.
It felt good to get this one tonight.
Great performance by you guys, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Alright, y'all, I'm back. Think we won't play one more. Why not get it in today, y'all? I'm working all day, 10 to close tomorrow, so I might get it in today, I guess. Not to say that I won't go live after work tomorrow. That's a good possibility. Or do something. Oh, we're playing the Grizzlies. We're going, I think that's right. Memphis, I think that's who we're playing. Oh, they're 0-2. Maybe we'll have an easier game. They might have something to prove. Yep, Memphis Grizzlies. Shout out to Memphis and all my people and rappers from there. Supporters.
Joining us today for our rap party is King Jordan and Power DF. We are so excited to have you to the show. Joining Chris Manning. We're going to go 3v3 in proving grounds, try to get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
We are going to get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
For 2K TV.
The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. They've got Nikola Vucevic, Kobe White out there with ball. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Giddey in at the 3 slot. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Here's Edey, shoots over Vucevic, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Count that one.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Cover him, damn it.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Bull crap. I said a bullshit.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Here's Morant. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Can't get it to fall. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Bulls. Knocked away. And a fast break now for the Bulls.
Oh,
here's Buzelis.
Damn,
jams it straight down.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Morant looking around. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Bulls making their last shot. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Outside Giddey.
Oh.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Vucevic. The rebound by Edey.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Wells. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. A line change here for Chicago. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Now here's Smith. The 3-ball. They get it again. Here's Collins. Can't hit that one.
Come on. Somebody make a damn shot.
By 3.
Yep, I fouled him on purpose.
Memphis shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Yep, I need to stop doing
And the
that.
first one at the line is good. Getting to the last 2 years, RJ, the Bulls have been eliminated in the play-in tournament.
Yes, they've been just about 500 each of those seasons, so Chicago has been in that dreaded middle ground. Not contenders while also not picking high in the draft. That is the worst place any NBA team could be.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. High arcing shot, and it's Chicago with a board. Outside Jones. Now here's Dosunmu. He's closely guarded, and that one's good.
I know what they say.
Big shout out, Javon Gaming. I don't think I played that one yet.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. Outside, Williams. Dosunmu outside. Soft touch off the glass. Dosunmu's got his second bucket on the night.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Here's Pippen. Misses from close range. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls out in front, up by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Thought we might have an easier game, but apparently not.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
And Richard, in a league where shooting has never been more valuable, it's great to have a player like Kevin Herter.
And he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. Matter of fact, he's probably best when he's moving.
Oh, hell no. Didn't need that.
Confusion. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense. With elite speed and quickness, Moran continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
All right. That's how it's going to be. All right.
Giddey against Moran. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Herter. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
That made me a little angry.
Moran against White. Payne surveying the D. Jackson with it. Cuts off the pass. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
What makes Vooch so tough is the combination of size and athleticism. Defenses are always trying to figure him out. That's why this man is a double-double every night.
Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Moran, Payne, and Jackson. Star caliber players. Still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Vucevic. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Now here's Morant. Up top, Bain. All sorts of time. Buzelis grabs the board.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to White. Knocked loose.
Oh,
stolen
no.
by Bain. Here's the break. Morant using his speed. And he can't jam it through. A minute 37 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Buzelis from deep.
Oh,
here's Vucevic.
there
And
we
the
go.
power finished by Vucevic.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vooch does.
Grizzlies trail by 11. Memphis calls timeout. Their last game, a win against the Magic.
Wow.
Looking to carry it into this one.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
So both teams making some changes here. Pippen, pass to Jackson. He takes it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Up top, Vucevic. Clark covers. Vucevic draws the double. The swim move for three. Rebounded by Pippen.
It was almost
The Grizzlies
in there.
have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Kennard. Smith with the rebound. Chicago leading by 9. Jones, the pass to Williams. Going inside. And
Damn.
Williams punches it home.
Big shout out, Birdo. Thank you for coming
can't
in.
afford
Much
to let him
love.
get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is
You're
right
doing
now.
well.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this.
Oh, no.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would
was
cut into
nasty.
the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Jones. Vucevic, the pass to Jones. Now here's Smith. Outside, Williams to the inside. Dosunmu on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Dosunmu's
Another
got 7.
three-pointer.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on them.
And so it's Chicago going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well
Damn,
they're
I'm
shooting.
waiting halftime.
All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Just a great first half from them, especially the second quarter. They're up 12. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
They're running some great offense right now. Getting the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
And now,
I'm gonna
Kenny,
have to
let's
take
get
a
your
little
opinion
short
on
bathroom break.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on this run. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get him some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
Thank everybody for coming in.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send
I
you
may
back
have to pause it.
to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
Maybe. We'll see.
And And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters.
Yep. I'll pause it. All right. I'll be right back. All right. 1 minute, maybe. All right, I'm back. Finish this out, Joe.
Is there any different from the first 2? So far, it's been a runaway. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
Damn, you know, really, by no fault
of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
I said I should have an easier time
for the Bulls. We've got Buzelis. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at the 3. Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Morant with the close-range bucket.
Closer in, look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Here's White. Pass to Giddey. Second half getting started. About a minute played.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the shot goes in.
All right, just stop screwing around.
Timeout called here.
See, they're back
Chicago
within 10,
decides to
just
talk
like
it over.
that.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Pass to Bane. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bane's got 4 points this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Giddey passes to White. Bane against Giddey. Now Ball. Back to Giddey. The 3 is up. On target from range. Giddey's got 5.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Here's Morant. That one goes.
Oh, God.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Chicago leading by 11. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in."
Not good on defense. Oh, my God.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks.
And what an aggressive move to the
Keep hitting them threes, it won't matter.
Trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Pass to Bagley. 58 seconds left in the third quarter here. Chicago grabs the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
The Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls
Think about playing one more,
at the top
I don't know.
of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Aldama. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Giddey. Nasumu, he's checked in for White. And it's Jones in for Ball. And the dunk by Jackson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Jones with the ball. And Kennard picks him up defensively. Jones feels it out. Driving to the basket. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Grizzlies trail by 13. Down low. Here's Jackson. Out to Bagley. Kennard passes to Bagley. Here's Pippen. Second shot opportunity. No good there. And so it's Chicago in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're showing impressive focus out there, and it's paying off big on both ends of the floor. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll...
Let me pause this 1 second. I just got J Bond Gaming. Hold on, let me get you on my regular channel if I don't have you already. Yes, he has a nice channel. I subscribed. I'll let you know. I'll make you a mod.
Back with another video. This video today, we're going to be playing Gorilla Tag with just my hands. My controllers on my hands.
Share it. And subscribe to Bird Hove. But Jay Beyond Gaming, you got mod now. Alright.
See if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Brandon Clark out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And that one.
Damn, just like that.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there.
I better keep scoring. If I don't, I'll be in trouble.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there. Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Outside Bain. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And it's Edey missing.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Let's take my time right here.
And stolen by Morant.
Oh, you son of a...
Up ahead. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And this is part of Morant's role as a guard. He's responsible for finding
yeah, you ain't taking your time.
Chicago leading by 11. Jones with the ball, guarded by Morant. Vucevic, the pass to Smith. Sumu outside. Right wing. Let's go with a three. Here's Vucevic. Deflected. Here's Bain. And a great assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Excellent job converting inside. Bain's guys encourage him to be aggressive down there.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Josh Giddey comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Jones. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. White. Cleared away by Wells.
Oh, you stupid idiot. How are you going to miss that shot?
Pass to Bain. A minute 31 left in the fourth. From the arc. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ball outside. It's Giddey on the wing. From downtown. They get it back. Goes back up. And Vucevic lays it up and in. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Bulls.
They made the most of the extra rebounds.
Halfway decent stream.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs, and any night, either one could have the advantage.
I like doing streams like this because
they pick up their 4th win of the year.
I have
Every
some of the
victory so sweet in the association.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one.
More my
go into the
#1
next one knowing
supporters, I
how
guess,
to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Matas Buzelis.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear.
I don't always stream for views is what I mean, I guess.
To the wing on the left. Here's
I like the smaller live stream.
Ooh, a little luck that time as
I talk to people that I know in here.
I like watching him rise up like this off the pass.
Giddey into the lane. The three from Ball. Sinks the tray.
Damn. That's how it's done.
That's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And the basket by Bain.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
That's just right.
And so here is Chicago. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Whoops, they got me on that. Big shout out, Drain You. Thank you for coming in. Awesome. Appreciate that.
Here's Pippen.
Oh, I wonder if that's really, I wonder if that's Pippen Jr. really. No knowledge.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win.
All right, Joe. Well, we've been on there an hour and a half. I don't think I'm going to play another game.
So hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA.
I enjoyed it,
presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Definitely do more of this. On stream and off stream. Kind of want to start playing more of this and get somewhere. There's so many games in the season, though. God. I don't know how in my, well, I do know how in my younger days, but I remember doing this like on the first PlayStation, playing the whole season of stuff. And football's not that bad, but like baseball and basketball, good God. I don't know how we ever did it. But let me get off. Let's see. Get off of there. I need to start my own player and all that stuff on here too. There's different modes to this. Who do I play next? Orlando. It might be my first loss. Alright, y'all. Try to get some shout outs. Big shout out to M&J Metal, Drain You, Bird Hove, J Beyond Gaming, Peace and Love TV, Angry Stewie the Real Celebrity, Do Smoke, Countryman, The Fabulous Spider-Man, and the Bud Falls, I know was in here too. But I hope y'all have a great evening or a great morning, depending on where you are. But much love, y'all. More to come. Until then, y'all be safe out there. Keep your eyes, your ears open, and always keep it real. Love y'all, and I'll see you later. Much love.